Hello everybody and welcome back to another ASMR video. It is Randy ASMR. This will be my third video I'm making. You'll probably have noticed that my name is not Dr. Randy ASMR anymore. A little bit on why that is actually because I realized to actually put like Dr. Dot and then Randy as my name, I think I have to be like an actual doctor, or like I have to get it verified. So that is why it is now just Dr. Randy. That's why it's now just Randy ASMR. So first big change for my tiny channel. I decided to take a stroll this time around Pacifica Dogtown. Or not Dogtown, but just Pacifica. Yeah, so a bit of a rougher place compared to where I previously was walking around, but I hope it will still be relaxing nonetheless. And then again, I'm going to continue to fiddle with my mic settings, hopefully get it sounding even better than the previous video. I originally was actually going to do a kind of role play where I acted as someone living in one of the Night City big apartment blocks, and I'll admit I just found myself kind of cringing out a little bit at doing that, which is a bit unfortunate, but maybe in the future I will go and do that. I think it'd be cool to kind of check out the Ferris wheel for this video. And then I still do want to go to the metro at some point. I think that would be really, really neat. Okay. Captain Caliente. Here, I am curious. I don't know if there are any enemies in this area. Oh, maybe there are. We will have to see. Okay. I guess oh yep, that looks like a lot of enemies. So unfortunately, oh my goodness. Okay, we are not going to be looking at the Ferris wheel, or I guess not getting any closer to the Ferris wheel in this video, which is unfortunate, but that is the way it is. That is a lot of enemies. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. I think that is part of the wall to Dogtown, if I am not mistaken. I believe. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is actually the mall where you do one of the... Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Okay. What I was saying was I believe this is actually... I think this is one of the malls where you do a mission, and I think there might also be a boxing side mission there. I'll probably just keep heading this way. until I either hit a wall or, I don't know, I run into something interesting. I'll go ahead and start running, maybe a little bit. Ouch, looks like I nicked the barbed wire there. Okay. Thankfully, at least there's no enemies here, which is very nice. I stand corrected. That is a lot of shooting. I haven't been in this part of Night City in a while, so I unfortunately am not very familiar with where the enemies are. But I think we can go around this way and be okay. I really do want to go on the pier though.
Help! Please, help!
Sorry, we will not be helping. Yeah, looks like there's a bunch of enemies here. Okay. I want to say this might eventually lead back to the Corpo. I think that's the Corpo Plaza over there. I think. Okay. Oh yeah, so I guess I figure I'd talk about, I know last time I mentioned some of the TTRPGs I've played before, and at least the current one I'm making a character for is in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And my character is a champion, and the whole kind of gimmick I was going for anyone unfamiliar with the Pathfinder system, it's very similar to Dungeons and Dragons, is basically I was kind of going for where there's a spell called Personal Ocean. So basically my champion is going to be fighting in a kind of like a bubble of water, and that was pretty much the gimmick I was going for. As I fight in a I'm kind of like a half fish person. So I'm just, the main reason I decided on that is because you do get a little defensive buff if you're, underwater and the people attacking you can't swim. So that was kind of the inspiration for that character. Looks like there's a little bit more people here. Is there any? I don't think there's really a sidewalk here to go across. But you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. Okay. Actually, okay, we'll use our car. Here we go. I'll use my car a little bit. And then that is one of the negatives, is that I can't see behind me. So we're just gonna take it nice and easy. Try our best not to crash. And see what's this way. So for anyone watching, if you are familiar with Pathfinder or play D&D for that matter, if you want to just, I'm always curious about what people do for their builds in any of those types of games. So if you want to leave in the comments, I'm always interested in learning about different kind of unique either gimmicks or ideas people have for their characters in those types of settings. Okay, I think this is good enough. Oh. I kind of forgot that he can just pop up. Do these? If I had an open windshield, I'm curious if he'd still be in there for me to see him. Okay. Time to stay on my little stroll. Oh yeah, and maybe this will be my thumbnail. Could be an option for it. I think if I do keep making CyberPunk ASMR videos, I think I'll probably start doing missions. Ideally, if I can find missions where it's more talking, that probably would be a lot easier editing wise, so it's not too loud with gunfire and whatnot. That guy's laying on the horn. I'm curious what's back here. Oh yeah, and from the last video, I did notice that my voice was it was awful quiet despite boosting some of these sound. So I hope I'm whispering louder this time, or I can get it to sound a bit better. I thought I'd raise the decibels enough, but maybe not. Okay, here we go. Super cool. Yeah, this will this will probably end up being the thumbnail of the video. There we are. Okay, I'll just take a right here. Let me see, what else did I want to talk about in this video? Oh yeah, I guess I figure I would I was looking at, cause obviously I've only just started making these videos and I still have a lot to learn about editing, especially with the audio. Even though I recently got this mic, I'm sure there are ways to make it sound much better than I have it right now, with the audio settings, but I definitely would like to get a better mic at some point. Although I do need to do a bit more research into how much a, I guess, professional sounding mic would really be. Because I haven't really looked into that yet. But oh yeah, so the reason I guess went on that tangent in the first place was I was kind of looking at, if hopefully if I do keep making these videos, that the next I guess there's like tier. I don't think they're called tiers, but I guess I'll just call them tiers. The next tier, if I do keep doing this, making YouTube videos for the channel, I want to say I need to have 3 videos, so this will be number 3, as well as, I think it's 500 subscribers, which sounds nuts. So, if I do, of course, if I keep doing this, I'll want to, that's kind of like a nice milestone to have. But it definitely seems quite daunting. But it's I guess something to shoot for. So hopefully I'll keep it up. Ooh, nice motorcycle. Okay. I wonder if I can sit down at this bar. Whoops. It looks like I can't. Yo. Okay. Kutsurogi Cafe. I know there are some of those little eatery places that you can actually sit down and, get food from. Huh? Looks like it's another one of those same areas. Hmm. Looks like that guy might be some sort of boxer. Pretty neat. Fascinating. Let me look through here. Looks like kind of a bit of a rundown area. So for the I guess the equipment that my microphone, I was mainly looking at either the one that I have right now, which is the Maono PD200X, or the Blue Yeti, which I feel like everywhere I hear the Blue Yeti's kind of like the standard microphone, I guess popular microphone. And this one, even though I think it has less features than the Blue Yeti, it seemed like in all the videos I had watched that the audio quality was maybe a little bit better than the Blue Yeti. It didn't seem like everyone agreed on that, but the majority of people seem to agree on that. More honking, of course. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of blue to my right. Is there looks like maybe a bunch of police there. Okay. This guy looks pretty intimidating. Okay. Now, let's see what is going on here. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so that was kind of nuts. He didn't really give me a whole lot of waiting there before. Okay, he is a sniper apparently. I am moving away from him. That should be enough. Okay. You know what? This guy seems like a piece of shit, so we're going to make it quick. There we go. Your turn, buddy. And problem solved. Whoops, okay, so I may have charred our friend here. If any of you are watching are worried that I may have, taken these guys down, you don't have to be alarmed. I just hit them with my sleepy knife. I think they just enjoyed the ASMR so much that they could not help but fall asleep. Oh my goodness. I just want to be able to take a break. Okay. Here we go. It looks like I might have gotten wanted for that, which is a little funny, considering they were beating the crap out of that innocent guy. Okay, looks like we are not wanted anymore. That's pretty good. Okay. With all that happening, I might have to do some editing for that. Might have gotten a little bit loud there. But I think I might call it there for the video. I do hope if you stuck around till the end that you enjoyed it or found it relaxing. Again, I'll try to improve the audio as much as I can for this video, and hopefully I plan on just making it a little bit better each time, so eventually, it sounds as good as it possibly can. This is Randy ASMR. Have a good night.